Well, our team at pitchside at Anfield, Stephen Warnock, Graham Lasso, John Champion, joined, I think, by a man who's never been more excited to be at Anfield than he is today.
No, absolutely thrilled. We're having to keep him in check. I mean, you were born for days like this, being able to sing songs of praise for Liverpool and their manager, Gary.
It's a sobering day. Yeah, Manchester United worked very hard to get ahead of Liverpool, and I suppose the accolade of the most successful club was maybe in debate because of the importance of the league title, but after today, it's not in debate. You know, Liverpool go level with United and they've got more European Cups.
So there was that famous quote from your manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, we want to knock Liverpool off their perch. Today is the day when effectively they reascend that perch because no team will have won more league titles if they do it today.
Oh, no, I say the accolade of the most successful club today, the debate is over. It's Liverpool Football Club. It's a great football club. I think just talking about Arne Slot there, what a great performance, a spectacular coaching performance, and they deserve it. They've been the best team all season. And one thing you always have to do if you're a United fan, if you're a Liverpool fan, if the other wins the league, you've got to make sure that you're gracious, and they deserve everything that they get today, Liverpool. It's a great day for them.
Graham, how would you sum up Arne Slot's achievement?
I think the impact he's had is obviously there for all to see in terms of how he's adapted this team, tweaked them slightly. He's so authentic, I think, as a coach. As Rebecca said in the studio, he wasn't trying to emulate Jurgen Klopp, wasn't trying to follow in his footsteps. It was how can he imprint his own values, his own style. And I think he comes across to me as someone who's very sophisticated and subtle in the way they approach the players individually, approach the tactical side of the game, but he's also a pragmatist as well. He adapts to the situation. He's not just fixated by one way of playing. I think when you bring all that together, he's made every individual player perform at the highest level, and some above their level that we expected, like Curtis Jones or Gravenberch. Players like that have gone to another level, which is fantastic.
And Stephen, I'm interested to know from you as a local, as well as a former Liverpool player, it's often said, and Jurgen Klopp was certainly a case in point, that being Liverpool manager is a lot more than just being a football coach. You know, there are all sorts of community responsibilities, if you want to put it like that, and he seems to have scored there as well.
Oh, he has, massively. He's understood the club straight away. I think he's leaned on ex-players as well at the club, and speaks to Sir Kenny Dalglish a lot as well. So he knows that. He's not afraid of that. He's not afraid to chat to those types of people. But Rebecca spoke about it there, about the first game at Anfield, where he didn't get sucked into giving a fist bump to the crowd and things like that. And the Liverpool fans are a bit like, oh, I'm not sure if I like that. Not sure if that's the right thing. Then also the style of play changed, and everyone was sat back thinking, we're going to have to create the energy. So the Liverpool fans have also had to adapt to Arne Slot coming in and losing the charismatic figure of Jurgen Klopp, and they've done that as well. And I think what they've seen is that an understanding of how to win football games in a different way, and understanding that there is a difference. Just touching on Graham's point as well, he's improved individuals, and that is a huge thing. Often we talk about managers, he's a coach as well, and he's improved that side of people's games.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Lowe, and as we head towards the end of an exciting Premier League season, make sure you like and subscribe on the NBC Sports YouTube channel for more content like this.